everybody. Ivana Intuitive here, and I have been called to pull some cards from the Pleiadians. Again, this is going to be a 3-card pull. I'm just going to read the 3 cards that I get, see if any of them apply to you. Please remember that this is all for entertainment purposes only. But I was sitting here the other day, in fact, it was yesterday, and I thought, you know what? The Pleiadians really want to get a message out. So I have this deck called the Pleiadian Oracle, I think it's Now Age Imaginations, and I'm going to pull the 3 cards. I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to pull 3 cards, and I just want to see what messages we're going to get. In fact, here, I'll see what messages we're going to get from the Pleiadians. And I'm going to read out of the book. I don't have these cards memorized. These are some more, they're deeper messages and they're pretty extensive messages. So I will have to, that one flew out. Okay, interesting. Very cool. So that's going to be the first card. It flew out across the table here. Pretty energetic. So I'm going to do 3 more shuffles here. 3 more. Let's see. This is 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's just get the top 2 cards. And here we go. So the card that flew out is called, I'm going to show you all 3 cards and I'm going to read on them. So the first one is 28, which is, I'm going to say Pakel's Tomb. So that's 28. The second card that came out is number 40. It says Song of Your Soul. And the third card that came out is 19, Rooted Light. So I'm going to find out, let's see, for 28, for Pakel's Tomb, I'm going to read this. Okay, it says, this is very interesting already. Okay, our Pleiadian connection to humanity is very strong in many cultures around the world. From the Andean lineages to Japan to the native peoples of all 4 corners, we the Pleiadians have been interconnected behind the scenes with a mission to assist humanity in their evolution and remind them of their deeper star origins. But perhaps one of our most impactful assignments with humanity is found in the heart of the Mayan lands. These Mayan lineage holders, who are also direct descendants from Atlantis, hold many of the secrets in their bloodline to the codes of the living universe in particular, and their direct connection to the Mayan god known as Pakal or Pakal. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it correctly, so I do apologize. This being was indeed beyond earthly, and we say was a full-born Pleiadian, arriving in the jungles on a heroic journey to anchor a cosmic frequency into your planet. Pakal worked with and embedded the Mayan timekeepers with the codices in their genetics to survive the upcoming invasion that was foreseen ahead. In fact, we say to humanity that without the lineage of these Mayan timekeepers holding this cosmic frequency on Earth, it is likely possible that the Earth may have descended into an unthinkable lower dimensional scale during potential times of war and atomic bombs being dropped. With that said, we the Pleiadians are forever eternal to the Mayan lineage, and we honor their purity with all our hearts. Pakel's tomb, where the Mayan god was laid to rest, reveals many secrets of our star connections to Earth. His tomb is currently situated at the Temple of Inscriptions in Palenque, Mexico, a once thriving Mayan city that carried the wisdom of these former Atlantean ancestors. When this card arrives, it is a message that it is time to start paying close attention to the details around yourself. As we have embedded many secrets in Pakel's tomb, so too does the universe want to reveal something much greater to you. Start to pay attention to the finer details of life, and guidance will become clear. Attempt to zoom into the micro of existence, and clarity will be revealed. One way to train yourself to observe these finer details is to sit on the grass and watch the smaller insects and microplant life around yourself. Zoom into the internal workings of Gaia and watch how these observations spill over into you seeing the hidden messages of your life more clearly. Here in the micro, clarity is given. Pay attention to the details. Additional meanings of this card are breaking patterns, hidden messages, doors opening, obstacles removed, clear guidance, inner wisdom, double-check contracts and business agreements, time of magic, answers in front, and review the details. let me tell you that I had no idea what this card meant, and let me tell you how much it actually resonates with me. When I was 30 years old, unbeknownst to me, I mean, this was not planned. It was a last minute vacation. I went down to Cancun, Mexico, and was lucky enough to be there on my birthday. And when I turned 30 on my birthday, and I went to the Chichen Itza, oh, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but I went down to that temple, and that's where, because it is the fall equinox on the day of my birthday, you can see the serpent going up that Mayan temple. You can, there's the way that there's a shadow, you can see that. And just the other day, I was thinking about that and how significant that was, that I just happened to be there on my 30th birthday. And then I get this card, and I also believe that I have been on Atlantis, that I've been a healer. So to hear this card say to everybody, but for me, it just really is resonating with me in the fact that I've been to a Mayan temple on my birthday, the day I turned 30. That was many moons ago, by the way. I know it's hard to tell, but anyway, that is this. And then to see this come up, to have this Atlantean Mayan connection with the Pleiadians, it's just very interesting to me. So I hope that you found this card as interesting as I do find it. That's very interesting. Now, then we got 40, Song of the Soul. So let's see what this has to say. Song of the Soul. On the deepest levels of source creation rests a sound harmonic frequency that is found in everything. Beyond the layers of light and even sacred geometry rests the foundation of sound that birthed your universe into existence. When the subtleness of sound is uncovered on a deeper experience level, all around you is revealed to emit a sound frequency. You too are no different, as your body is currently emitting these vibratory signatures that connect you with all existence. By receiving and listening to one's inner vibration, the hue gains the opportunity to consciously transform their surroundings through the vehicle of sound to become even greater emitters of magnetic service. We, the Pleiadians, are specialized in sound harmonics, and all our training begins through the art of self-tuning. As every being has their unique vibration, if they don't fully understand their own instrument, they may not be able to play to the scale of their highest expression. This card comes as a similar reminder to dedicate time to be with the self in order to hear your unique vibration and learn the song of your soul. When one hears the song of their soul, they tap into an unbreakability that propels their life to new levels of operating. But without self-knowledge, this is not fully possible. We, the Pleiadians, are requesting that you engage in a time of stillness and solitude to commune with yourself and listen. Put aside any outside distractions and return to your sacred temple in quietude. Here, when one listens to themselves and remove the influences of others, do they return to the song of their soul. This card may also indicate a time of trusting your messages and knowing that your inner feelings on a situation are accurate. Additional meanings are tune in, listen, stillness, solitude, sound healing, harmony, trust yourself, alone. This, I hope, resonates with you too. If it doesn't, that's okay. This is interesting that it's also resonating with me, talking about the sounds of the soul. I just the other day uncovered a sound thing. I don't know how to explain it. This is very basic because I'm just learning about it. And it's called hemisync. It's spelled H-E-M-I and then like a space and then sync, C-Y-N-C. S-Y-N-C, hemisync. And this is, from what I understand, is you put your earphones in and you listen to it, your earpods or whatever, and you listen to it. One sound comes in one ear, another sound comes in the other ear, and your mind actually creates a third sound, which actually sends you into a deeper level of like meditation and a deeper level of like your deep consciousness. I've tried it twice, and honestly, I am really, really finding that I'm going much deeper into my meditations. So anyway, it's interesting that this sound card came up. And again, what I just stumbled across this thing called Hemisync, and I'm looking into it. I did have to purchase like one of the sound meditations, but I have found for me personally, it has been quite interesting and quite helpful. And it kind of really makes me feel like I am able to reach a level of consciousness that's truly me and my soul and my being. And to be honest with you, I hate to come out of it, because it's really, that's where I truly am, in this deeper consciousness. That's really where we truly are. And then to come back into my body, it's kind of like, oh, I don't want to go back there, because that's really not my true self. But it is. I mean, in our bodies is our true self. But it just has been it's just very something I've just started trying, and it's just kind of been very interesting. So if anybody's tried it or knows anything about it, please leave it in the comments, because I would love to know more. So that's card 2. Card 3 is 19, Rooted Light. So let me find that in the book, and I'll read that, and we'll see if that resonates with anyone. Okay, Rooted Light. Breathe deep into your sacred essence and receive the transmission of galactic source into your root chakra. See yourself as a tree of life with its antennas branching out to the universe, but your roots anchoring into the soul of the soil. Become this sacred tree of life that is able to touch the higher galactic planes, but anchored through your daily earth living via your human self. This is the way of rooted light, which facilitates for codes from distant galaxies to enter your plane and intermingle with all subatomic particles to completely transform all around you. What we need right now on Earth are not floaters, but trees of light that seed new ideas, visions, and make your planet the Garden of Eden it was intended to be. This card indicates that it is time to activate your mastery. Hold on, I have to turn the page. It is time to become the living representative of higher consciousness. The Rooted Light card is a very special card in this deck, only appearing when your full mastery is ready to be shown for the world to see. Now is not a time to play it safe, but understand the temporariness of life and allow for what you know, who you are, and how to act to be fully engaged without doubt, fear, or any lower emotions getting in the way. Step into your divine mastery and show the world who you truly are. This card often comes as a shake-up for the reader that you have been too hard on yourself and the negative self-talk is not supporting your mission. Know for every step of courage you take forward, only then does the universe reveal more of itself. That is so true, by the way, but go ahead. This experience of life wants your mastery, but only you can walk through the sacred door. Root to your inner light. Be the living master and transform your life in order to transform all aspects of your reality. Additional meetings are New Cycle, a wake-up call, Mastery Rising, Time of Influence, Inner Fire Rising, Emotions Fully Released, Expression, and No Holding Back. This card, I hope, resonates with you also, but if it doesn't, that's fine. It is also resonating, though, with me. I recently have started to channel famous people. And I just let them come to me. I go into with my, with the Hemisync and getting into my meditation, I ask, which famous person wants to come and talk to me? And this is so incredibly interesting because the other day when I was doing it, I just do automatic writing, and I saw the word Tolstoy. I know really nothing about Leo Tolstoy. Turns out he was an author. And I actually was able to ask him questions, and I got a lot of information that I was actually able to verify after I came out in my automatic writing with him, which out of all the names and all the famous people that I know and that I see on TV and, that have passed and that, Tolstoy was not a name that I thought would come up, but it was fascinating. If you have a chance to read about him or read his work, he actually wrote War and Peace, and he's a Russian author. He was a Russian author. And, anyway, that all being said, I bought his book, which is basically, he wrote what I believe. And he wrote it when he was like 55 or 56 years old. And it says, most people try, on the front of the book, it says most people try to change like the world or change everything, right? You want to go on, this isn't the exact quote because I don't remember the exact quote, but it's basically you want to change everything when really you should just concentrate on changing yourself. You should really just go in and change yourself. And that has the effect then of maybe rippling forward and changing so much more. So anyway, that's actually going to be another video, I think, because that's going to be interesting when I talk about really what he revealed to me and just really how interesting that channeling was. But that being the case, these are the cards that I received from the Pleiadians, from the Pleiadian Oracle, which is Now Age Imaginations. And I just found them to be fascinating. I hope you found the messages to be fascinating too. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe to my channel. It truly is wonderful when you do. I have gained some new subscribers lately. I totally love it. It really just sparks me to keep moving forward and to keep bringing messages to you that come to me really from the higher realms. And I just hope everyone's having a great day, a great weekend coming up, a great holiday, no matter where you are in the world. I know in America we have Thanksgiving coming up and that, but hopefully wherever you are, you're just having a really, special, peaceful time in your life. And I send you all the best. So namaste, my friends. I will see you next time.